Yeah, good morning, MarketChameleon.com. I'm Adam, that's Will, and we're back in Costa Rica, man. It is good to be back. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. That just hit me like a wet rag. It was a lot of good early morning yelling. You're happy to be
Dude,
back
time to get up. Let's roll, man. Bring it.
We just lost our 4 subscribers. They all left. I just noticed.
Dude, another day I will tell you about this epic journey. Let's just say I got a little bit lucky, a little bit unlucky, but it worked out. I am so happy to be back. But traveling around the world, much like option trading, is risky. Everybody be careful out there. There's the disclaimer. Wait a minute, dude. What did I just see? Dude, where's your chameleon cup, man? Where's the branding, dude? What is that? You got the Black Cat Dog Cafe? How dare you, man? What is that? Oh, that's not Christmas. That's like the Pug Cafe. What is that?
The Christmas Pug. We're changing the website to blackpug.com.
Yeah, man. So what's happening today, man? What's going on?
I don't know. Did you catch the newest YouTube video that went out last night?
I did. I saw that. Nicely done, man. Nicely done.
Love that. Loved it. Loved it. Everyone should take a look at that.
Just go to our if you haven't seen, just go to our the Chameleon on YouTube. Just search Market Chameleon. You'll find us, and Dimitri's new videos up there. So check that out. Remember, everybody, this month, click the subscribe button, because if you subscribe and then hit a comment, so every video this month, you hit a comment down below. Just say hey or whatever. Ask a question. Happy to answer questions. All comments will be thrown into the hat. And at the end of the month, we're picking a winner for 6 months free of the Chameleon. How awesome is that, dude?
I find it awesome that you wear hats, and that's why you lost your hair. It's got to be the hat to put all the people who put comments into.
These hats. These hats keep me warm, man, in this cold San Jose weather.
You move to the tropics and you have to wear a hat.
Gotta wear hats, man. All right, why don't you bring up your screen,
so
brother?
Cold.
Let's see what's going on with the Chameleon today. But everybody, thanks for sticking with us with the bit of a poor tech challenges in Europe. Might one day go. I might have to get a new computer so we can stream better when I'm on the road. Maybe throw down on a new MacBook Pro. I'm not sure.
You are on the road a lot. It's going to be interesting when you're in on a world mission solving a crisis with the CIA.
We'll see, man.
So I was looking at the stream this morning. There were a bunch of items that are trending higher, obviously, since Christmas Eve sell-off. It's been nothing but up. But the banks have been reporting good earnings numbers the last.
Dude, I gotta give you credit, man. Oil and banks, dude. You were on that 2 months ago. You told us this flags up. Everybody, pay attention. Good calls, dude. Good calls, man.
Well, we try to be right twice a day here.
Right twice, wrong 3 times, but hey.
Using the numbers, you usually end up ahead.
Hey, why don't you get my face off at the top of the screen, or get it full screen so we can see my beautiful Costa Rican.
I hate that. I'm sorry I left that there.
So what do we got trending up?
Regions Financial popped up. I'm thinking it's another bank. I went, took a look. Obviously, the stock's been rallying. I think I want to play a continued rally. So I looked at the credit put spreads to see if there was anything available. The Chameleon did its magic, and sure enough, there were 3 potential credit spreads where I could take in some income, showed good theoretical edge, high win rates in the back test, and cushion and the return if the stock is flat. So there you go. A little play in regions. And then
wait, when's the earnings coming out for these banks? Do we know? That's coming up like this week, right? Or are they already?
If we look at the calendar, which I was looking at today for
so we had a bunch
America's this morning, Goldman this morning, Bank of New York Mellon. So those are 3 banks.
So everybody be careful, because this, obviously this is.
Be careful. This is opportunity time.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. This is the time. Get ready, baby. Get ready.
Netflix is tomorrow.
Netflix is going to be interesting. You saw what popped in the news yesterday, right? With Netflix.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, you already put. Look, dude. How are we on the same wavelength or what, man?
No, we are. We're brothers. Brothers from the same mother. But Netflix is. You're right. Is interesting. They jack the price and the stock rallies. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
What happens if Facebook says, you know what, we're not doing anything with your data, but we're now charging you $10 a month?
Or what if they say we're getting into the what if first they do a they get more into the video space, they start buying these shows, producing movies, using some of that cash to produce content, get content, and then offer it for free. What happens then, brother?
Lot of variables here. This is the joy of the marketplace.
Yeah, I mean, look, Netflix, I love it. Everybody who doesn't like Netflix, everybody uses the service, but be careful with Netflix, man. I mean, I know it's hard to bet against it. It's kind of like Musk. It's hard to bet against it, but man, it's got a lot of players coming after it, man. And even though it's the leader and it's got a bit of a moat around it, you know, Facebook, YouTube, all these guys, you know, there's just, I don't know. I look at it as there's just not a whole lot of barrier for entry for competing. And I don't know. They got a lot of costs. Obviously, they're trying to jack their prices a little bit just to keep in line with their costs. You know, I don't know. It's interesting.
Most of their resources are going to content development now too, and that's a big.
That's very
risk.
scary, man. Yeah.
I mean, you look at people. I mean, this is an old line business, right? It's movie productions, TV production. I mean, this is not a new business, and it's an expensive, capital-intensive space. And at some point, people are going to realize they have moved away from technology and are now a production company of content to view on your TV or your laptop or your pad or your phone, whatever it is.
Yep.
It's the content, and you know there are other places. You're right that are also distributing content in the same manner. So it is something to keep your eyes on because it is priced obviously like an incredible growth company. It's one of these.
I mean, look at that PE 122, man.
Which actually I piggybacked King Chameleon's video and looked at Apple and the options chain based on. We'll see how the Netflix move does with earnings tomorrow, but it seems to me Apple also has a opportunity to, you know, start moving maybe at a rapid rate higher if the market continues.
Yep.
So I looked at the options chain as well. If you watch the video, if you scroll down the strike, you can see how far the strikes are away from the money.
Right.
Dimitri used 5%. I was going to look at like 10%, so around the 170 line. And also, I clicked and looked at earnings. So clicked on the earnings expiration. I'm looking at the 170s. I'm looking to buy them.
By the way, I just chat put the I just put the link to that video in the chat, so anybody wants to check that out later, you can click on the link there.
Awesome. And I clicked on the back test. So I'm doing a back test of this 170 line.
Yep.
And again, these are buying options. So just like buying insurance, you know, a lot of times, 8 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, the insurance policy is not going to pay out, right?
Sure.
Actually, for insurance policies, it's probably worse. But when they pay out, you know, the returns can be magnificent. And this
down. Can you scroll down a little bit more so we can see the bottom there? Yeah, perfect.
Actually, one thing I wanted to show you, I had it with any at first.
Yep.
So when you run it with the first thing it runs with is with any, and that showed a 61%, and you can see all the earnings, all the data points down below.
Right.
And then I ran it with, because this is going to be an earnings, so it's going to be only earnings.
Right.
Click on that, run that, and you know you see the return, you know, more than doubles.
Yeah.
And the win rate goes from, you know, the back tested for everything was like 14, so the win rate goes up a little bit. That return is a nice return. Now I looked at doing something interesting against it. I looked, can I go back and find an option to spread against it? So to do a time spread. So you'd sell the week before and buy that week. And I picked, I used the delta of, so the chance of it finishing in the money. And the earnings was like a 7 delta, so a 7% chance. So I picked the same delta the week before, the 7%. So I was looking at, I think it was like the 162.5. There it is. So that's a 7% chance of it finishing in the money.
Right.
And did a back test of that just to take a look at it. And that showed only a 21% return win rate with any. And then if I remove earnings, because it's not an earnings month, and we'll see what happens there, run that.
Right.
And that shows that, you know, if you're short it, you're a winner on that, obviously.
Right.
That's the return. So I then went, which is another nice feature that I wanted to show you. I went to the spreads page.
So, anybody missed that because it's kind of below the fold there, Will. So on the left-hand side on your, you just on all the links on your left-hand side, look under options, and then way down to the bottom is spreads. So we'll just click on that one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a custom spread, and it's the 162, 170, and I played it out here just so I had it in advance.
Yep.
And so it gives you all the plot lines, the price you're going to pay, and that spread actually dropped yesterday. So it's a better time to do it now than previously. But it gives you the complete layout of how those two options have been performing together, and your price, and where you know 11 cents is where it closed yesterday. So something to look at in Apple.
Well, today's going to be a very interesting day with these, like you said, with these earnings coming in. What are we going to get? We had that kind of warning from Apple, a few weeks ago. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this. Going to be interesting to see what Netflix does. I'm expecting, you know, with Netflix doing that kind of what you would consider negative news. I guess it's positive news yesterday, saying they're going to raise the prices.
Well, negative news for the customers.
Yeah.
As long as the customers continue with the service, it's
exactly
good news. Good
I mean,
news
you just think about it. How many people like that thing? That's the beauty of subscription models, is that thing's just going to click in, and 90% of people are never even going to notice it, right? Who's going to notice that your thing jumped from $9 a month to $10 or $8 a month to $9? Nobody even. It doesn't even register with people, right? Yeah. So the vast majority of people that's not even going to have an effect. So you know, it's a nice model. I love the subscription model. You know me, I love it.
No, it's great for. I mean, a company like Amazon, it could be a home run, right? That Prime service that most Amazon people. I mean, they've done some research, and it's like almost a $500 value.
Yeah.
What Amazon's now given for around $100.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of movement they could make on that membership, which is very interesting.
Yep.
I just wanted to.
My only thing with that, and like because I'm in, you know, our soap business, we do a subscription-based soap business. So my only thing with that, like Netflix, okay, they're just delivering bits over your computer, right? So in theory, I mean, other than, you know, some costs of servers and stuff like that, in theory, it doesn't cost them much more to deliver an extra show, right? I mean, other than the production cost of that show, but whether that show's delivered to one person or 1,000 people, in more or less the costs are the same. Problem with Amazon is they're actually delivering a hard good, which is you know, they have to pay for that delivery, right? For that $100. And I've run into that a bit with the soaps, is that, you know, we deliver a hard product for the subscription service. So when you deliver a hard product, your costs actually escalate as people order more. So it's a little bit trickier with Amazon. That's just my 2 cents with that.
No, I got you. But the bottom line is they can double, you know, their revenue from that piece of their model if they want, or triple it. You know, I don't think increasing the Prime number is going to increase their deliveries. But
absolutely, yeah.
It may negatively impact the amount of deliveries. People, they'll probably, with any increase, you're going to lose a certain number of customers probably. But but it's someplace that Amazon can actually grab other revenue, I believe, long term.
Yep.
As can all the players who are offering stuff for free or next to free. As people become so engaged with the product at some point, they're willing to pay more at any point. But the last thing I just wanted to show, it's really quick, and it's just because I saw, Bank of America is reporting today, and it looks positive in their early morning report. Goldman's going to come out today, BBT tomorrow, American Express. I just did a quick search, and this is, how fast the chameleon makes your research. I just searched looking at the credit spread, looking bullish. Can I get a bullish play in American Express? Take in some money, and a lot. 34 pages of opportunities showed up. I can narrow it down to any positive theoretical edge. Let's increase that win rate to above 70, and it takes it right down to 6 pages of opportunities in American Express right now to get long, collect some money, have high win rates, theoretical edge. So, just wanted to leave you with that this morning.
Nice, man. Nice. Lots of good stuff. Lots of interesting stuff to look at, man, with these earnings coming in. It's going to be exciting. So get ready, man. Get ready. For everybody out there, remember, click the subscribe button. If you do a comment, a couple people commented already. Hit the comments down below all month, and you might win 6 months free of the Chameleano. You ready for some Chameleano? Yeah, brother.
Love the
Chameleano. And one of these exclusive Chameleano mugs. Can't get them, man.
That it is a winner. It's a good cup of coffee when it's coming out of a chameleon. That's for sure.
You know what that is? That's the sound of victory, my friend. All right, everybody. Have a great day trading, and we'll see you back here mañana. Later.
Thanks, chameleons. Bye.